Okay, hello all. This is a trade setup video for Thursday, August 12th, trading day. Please take a look at the disclaimer I have in the description. These are setups that I'm interested in. This is not financial advice by any means, and just wanted to remember to say that again. So first, we're going to take a look at GPS or gap. I like that, it's an inside month, but again, I'm looking to take a day trade. So really, I'm okay with trading inside months. I do try to at least make sure I have, time frame continuity across the full trade. That's not always true, but those are normally my more ideal setups. So something that I'm taking time to set alerts for in the morning and watch. Because typically what I'll do is, I'll look at this green and orange list and then set alerts for like 3 to 4 of them, because if too many alerts go off, I kind of just get it's easy to get distracted and just bounce around instead of taking the time to watch the candles form and the flip that I'm looking for in the morning. So yeah, this is GPS. In this case, there is not really a it's not really a 3-1-2 reversal because this 3 is green, but there is an inside candle that can be crossed to produce a 2 up, and then you have your target here at the top of 3. That's pretty much. I'm trying to see if I had another signal. I don't. And in this case, I'd be looking at the 31 contract. So this might, be something that I'm in very quickly. That is kind of the goal overall. I mean, that's not my end game goal, but with these setups at least. So this is a weekly that I'd be looking at. Next up is Oxy. And for this one, we have, a bit of a hammer inside month. I like this one because it's pretty close to going 2 up on the week. So a 2-2 reversal to the upside, a bullish reversal. And I do have the earlier entry marked for the high of yesterday. So if it crosses that, in this case, I'd be looking at is this 28? So the 28 contract. I have the 27 contract that I'd potentially play if this crosses the high of yesterday. But for the weekly cross, definitely looking at the 28s here. Probably just the 28s for this trade as well, but we'll see. Still experimenting a bit with learning the different variables of, or the Greeks of option contracts. So IV and theta are something that I'm kind of trying to deep dive on right now. And overall, it just helps me to get a feel of how those values interact and influence a contract in real time. So if I'm able to see the gains on 2 that I'm trying out, I like to run those little experiments. So might be doing that with Oxy. DraftKings made the list again. This time looking to go to the upside. It didn't really hold that downside and was a bit of a shaky trade. If you saw the walkthrough for that. So looking for a 2-2 reversal to a bullish reversal to the upside. In this case, the hammer was green. So top of that candle is 52.69 and targeting 53.97. And I didn't look at a contract for this, so let me quickly go do that. And let's see, 53.97. So 53.50. Yeah, 53.50 for the weekly looks good. Let me see what the other one was. Yeah, 52.50 and 53. So potentially 53. And yeah, that is DraftKings. Next is UAL, or United Airlines. So in this case, I am looking for this to cross the two down, that's green, to, make this two reversal to the upside and force. And the target for that is 49.60, and the contract is $50. In this case, I'm not looking at Friday's expiration. I'm looking at 8:20, since this is off of a weekly signal. And I'd still monitor, via the 5-minute and look to make this a day trade, but looking at the 8:20. Okay, QCOM made the list again. I don't remember if I had it to the upside. Yeah, I think I did, because of this big hammer here on the 4 hour. So to the upside again, looking to cross the inside day for a 212 bullish reversal to the upside. So that is 146.79 and aiming for 147.50, and looking at the 147 weekly contract there. Next is Dow. So in this case, I'm looking at the $70 strike, 917 expiration, and I'm going to be playing around with a swing entry, a potential swing entry. I'll still day trade, the contracts, not using like the 5 or 3 minute though, using, the 15, 30, 27 hour, playing around with those. But looking to cross this high here, which is 64.42. And the target is, we get that 2-2 reversal on the monthly, is 71.14. So that $70 917 contract is what I'm looking at. And then finally, Fifth Third Bank, similar setup, looking at the 820.40. The contracts were really weird on this one, like the volume. So I actually did want something further out and closer to 43, but there was like no volume on those. I'll look at them again tomorrow, because sometimes I've noticed after hours Webull is a little weird. So in this case, looking for the 2-2 bullish reversal to the upside. Once this crosses 38.87, and then the 820.40 contract had tons of volume, so that's what I'm gonna look at. And then here are the honorable mentions, or things I just want to look at. So I'll show that list. And then I did enter a similar situation off of a reversal on the monthly. I entered 240 contracts. I don't remember the expiration now. Let me take a quick look. Okay. Yeah, okay, 240 and 917. So that is right. 240 strike and 917 expiration, when this crossed over to make a 2-2 reversal, bullish reversal to the upside. So in this case, I'm looking, for the target 246.69, but 240. I traded, I did day trade some of these, so I sold most of my position with the intent to do that. For 25% gain. Oddly enough, it kept going up after that point that I sold, and was only at like 20% at that point. So I'm not really sure what happened there. Maybe like a bad fill, but I don't really remember. But something I'm going to pay attention to and ask around potentially. But for now, I am holding one of these, and depending on if this crosses high of day again, I may get more. That's not necessarily how I guess you add to winning trades in the strat, but I like to add at other levels that were, that we're crossing over. So if there's a 4-hour signal, adding on again when it crosses the daily signal, adding again when it crosses the weekly signal, and so on. So I might not add, but I am just going to hang on to that. I do have the stop listed here at 220. It's not actually, I didn't actually put in the order for that stop, but I am, if it gets to that level, just, going to be paying closer attention to it, because I do know if, I have that far out of an expiration and I'm trying to target this. If it trades, inside here for a bit and like ends on a hammer, that could be a good thing. So I don't want to immediately get rid of it because I am keeping it for experimental purposes in some ways. And I only have one contract of that right now. So yeah, that is it for Thursday, August 12th, trading day. Thank you all for watching. Feel free to ask me any questions you have in the comments.